Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And I certainly got schooled yesterday after I released my video about the question of M18 versus M12. And I ended it, which hopefully, luckily, maybe a bunch of you didn't stay to the end. But anyway, one of the things I said was that I wasn't really pleased with the slow startup of the M12 drill. Actually, not that one, this guy here. And very astute, actually more than one, but viewer commented that I was using my M18 on its drill setting up at the high end, and I was using my M12 basically on its low clutch setting. And the problem with doing that is that the low clutch setting, as one commenter pointed out, was a bug, or was a feature, not a bug. So the slow startup was a feature. And I had complained about it. I often use this one on one of the settings, and you know, I agree. I didn't know how to use that, but I am concerned it's pretty slow. But I thought, well, gosh, how did I miss that? And I've had Milwaukee M12 since the M12 line started. In fact, I remember when the very first XC battery came out, I don't know, a decade more ago. I just loved it when I could go from a 2 amp hour to, at that time, I assume it was a 3. And then first they started marking them 3s and then 4s and now the 6. But I dug out one of my old drills. This one actually smells quite a bit when I use it. But it's on the drill setting, full speed. If I spin the clutch all the way down to, I'll just put on 2, it goes 1 less. I can set it there, I guess. Instantly. No matter what the setting is, that's the old one with the brush motor. Go to the fuel here, and on the lowest setting, I mean literally, look at the delay. Now that could be really good if you need that. I'll turn it up a little. Put it on 8. It's a little faster off the mark. And then all the way up to the drill, or the hammer drill, right away. Very quick. This one's a little sluggish, a little more sluggish, which I'm not sure what's going on with that. Watch this. You see that delay? You know, it's almost 1001, a full second. Try it in the first setting. A little faster. I mean, that's a pretty good delay. But I was expecting, you know, from the years of using this one, and I actually had another one like it, you know, just instantly getting at full speed. I was used to it here, and if you notice, this is the M18 when I put it on its lowest torque, or lowest torque setting. It's pretty fast off the mark. Give it a little bit more to work with, and that's on 1. If I flick that, if I go all the way to its minimum setting, instant startup compared to, I mean, look at that. I'll do it this way. That's the slow startup that was bugging me. But in reality, you know, even on 12, maybe that is more of a feature than a bug. Maybe it's to prevent you or me from snapping things off. But a lot of times when I'm using this, you know, I'm fairly comfortable on the trigger, and I'm using, like, say, a screwdriver or a screwdriver bit, taking out a whole bunch of screws, and that delay starts adding up. Or if I'm putting screws in and I'm going to finish them off with a hand driver, you know, and that is something that stands out. But anyway, I guess I was wrong. Go get the 12. They're great. They're fabulous. Milwaukee's trying to help us by putting that delay, that slow startup. I don't know if it needs to be quite that slow, but I got schooled on that. The M18's fabulous, still wonderful. But I shouldn't have been hard on the M12s. They're great, and apparently they're working. I guess Milwaukee's working on providing some features to help prevent making mistakes like I seem to make. Anyway, if you have more comments or suggestions, I mean, enlighten me, teach me. That's one of the joys of having this YouTube community. I want to share the tools. I want to show you what I've learned, but there's a wealth of knowledge. And remember, I'm just a DIYer, so I play around with the stuff. I had one comment. They said, must be nice to be rich or something like that. I was thinking, Rich, all of my tools here, this might not even, I don't know, might not even pay for one Snap-on battery tool, which I don't own any. Doesn't mean I would be rich if I did, but I don't have money to throw away. I just have a lot of projects and a lot of things going on, so that's why I end up with multiple tools. It's a lot easier when you're building a fence to hand a couple of folks drills than to have one and just taking turns. And boy, you put up a pretty good sized fence and just the money involved makes all the money buying tools go away. Anyway, keep teaching me. I appreciate it. With that, Doc out.